great triathlon in El Paso. We finally have one, so it's no good. This is exactly the swim right here as you're going to see it on race day, okay? The area down here, which you don't see, is a big courtyard, and that's going to be the pre-race meeting, and the lineup, and the national anthem, and the dancers, and all that stuff. It's also family can be down there and everything, okay? Athletes will line up in order, and you're going to be in order on your swim time, okay? Your swim time is for 400 meters, okay? Not 400 yards, okay? Most of the city pools here are in meter increments, so 25 meters.
No, they're yards.
I mean, in yards, so that's different. So if you swim 400 yards, okay, you really need to time yourself for 450 yards, because that's about 400 meters. It's about 10 more meters. 110 meters is about 100 yards.
110 yards.
Okay, 110 yards is 100 meters. So if you're swimming a 400 in a yard pool, you're going to be slower than you need to put down your race. So just make sure you do that. If you want to say, I want to time myself for this race, swim 450 yards in a yard pool, or find a meter pool, swim 400 meters. Okay? It's just going to make it easier on race day.
We're going to have everybody update their swim times about 3 weeks before the race. So just so you all know that, we know that your early estimates were probably way off, and hopefully you've been in the pool and are now like, oh wow, it's not going to take me an hour, it's going to take me 10 minutes, something along those lines. So make sure that you time it as precisely as you can so that we have minutes and seconds. We order you that way, and so it makes a big difference for what race number you are, and it makes everything more comfortable in the pool in terms of being passed, passing, all that kind of stuff.
One more quick comment, because I just something I observed. I trained all my swim training at UTEP, which is a 25-yard pool, and I went to Escarte and did my first pool, and I remember thinking to myself during the race, which is a 50-meter pool, boy, is this lane ever going to end? Is this lane ever going to end? It's not to discourage you, but just realize it is a lot longer. I mean, obviously you know that. But once you get out there, just mentally be prepared that it's going to take a little bit longer if you're used to swimming in a 25-yard pool.
All right, so everybody's going to line up here. You're going to line up in order for your time. So we're going to go fastest swimmer to slowest swimmer. And I say this now. The fastest swimmer is not going to be the winner of the triathlon, okay? Because you cannot win the race in the pool, but you can lose it. That's a common saying, okay? So if people are trying to pass you, or you're trying to pass people, do not destroy yourself in the pool where you're going to get out and have nothing left, because you will have a very unpleasant experience for the rest of the race. Swim your normal pace. If people pass you, they pass you. Don't worry about it. You don't know who's in the next lane. It could be me swimming, and it could be a 60-year-old woman passing me. My competition is not with her. My competition was the guys in my age group. So I don't even know who it is. It doesn't matter, okay? So just swim your own race and be comfortable and have a good time, okay? Because if you hurt yourself in a pool by going too fast and you get all tired, you won't have fun on the bike. You'll be like, I shouldn't have swam that fast. You'll say, hey, that guy, he was right like a month ago.
Are we diving into the pool or
No,
getting
there is absolutely no diving into the pool at all, okay? Swimmer number 1 will enter the pool. He will sit at the edge. They'll say go. They'll just push off and start swimming. He will swim down this lane number 1. Can everybody see this here? Lane number 1, okay? He'll swim down to the end on the right side, as in bicycling. 3 to 5 seconds after he enters the pool, the next person will enter the pool. And that will go on until everybody is in the water, okay? So I anticipate the fastest guy being able to swim is probably around 5:30 to 6 minutes, maybe even faster.
Might be slower. I had somebody tell me they were going to do a sub 5.
Okay. The slowest person in the pool, it doesn't matter. Everybody's going to get in the pool, okay? So, swim down in lane 1, all the way to the end. Come back on lane 2 to the other end. Does everybody see that?
Are there going to be ropes?
Yes, there'll be ropes. There'll be a line in the bottom of the pool, and there's going to be ropes. So swim down in lane 1, come back in lane 2, down in lane 3, back in lane 4, down in lane 5, back in lane 6, down in lane 7, back in lane 8. Just remember, every time you get to the end, you have to swim underneath the rope, and you need to come back in that lane. Okay?
The next lane.
The next lane.
The next lane.
In the next lane. Okay? So you're only swimming one time in each lane. Always swim to the right. Okay? So people can pass you to the left. If you're swimming, you hear if you feel somebody in your feet, Don't kick harder. Hurts getting kicked in the face. You know, if they've made up 5 seconds on you, that means they're probably going to pass you. Now, most swimming etiquette is this. If you're coming up near the end of the lane, just stay to your right and don't block them because they'll probably move to your left just so you can get to the wall a little faster and push off faster than you. Okay? That's just etiquette. Don't move all the way over to the left. They want to pass you on your left. Okay?
Just a little, I usually tell the people around me when I'm in a pool start, if you need to pass me at the wall, I'll let you go. You know, so if you kind of feel them on your tail, you know, you can kind of just like get to the wall, take a breather, let them go, and then go behind them just so that you're not kind of like, you know, keep touching each other and hitting their leg and, you know, getting kicked in the face.
Flip turns.
They're fine.
Flip turns are fine if you're experiencing it. Most people, including myself, and I consider myself a halfway decent swimmer, I actually just go up and touch the wall and then push off because it's easier for me in a race like this. It's a lot of push-offs on the wall. Okay, so just make sure you can see where everybody else is. You know you're not going to interfere with anybody.
Can you flip in your same lane and then go
Yeah, but you want to try to do you want to try to do that in the left.
You can.
The only time you're moving to the left as you get towards the wall, you're going to move a little bit to the left.
You can flip in your lane and push and go
Push off and go underneath. That's recommended. That's
Okay.
the best way to do it.
If you're too tired and you get to the end of the lane, you say, I don't want to push off and swim underneath, just duck underneath it and then push off the wall and keep swimming. It's all we want is everybody to get through it and have a good time.
Question real quick.
Yes.
Can you push off the wall and then go underneath? Without
Yes.
looking over?
That's the best way to do it.
Yes, you can.
The most efficient way.
I thought you wanted it to flip and then go underneath, but if not, then go underneath the rope and then push off.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Whatever it takes for you to get to the next lane.
Yes.
Great. The first time I did one, I couldn't figure out when I got to the wall how I went under without bobbing my head under and then pushing. And then once you got a couple down, you're like, oh, you just kick off underneath and go underneath sideways, you know, kind of just diagonal. And you're on the next
Practice
You
now
gotta
while
go all
you
the way
can.
to the other side
Practice
of the
your
lane,
Right,
right?
exactly. So you just
gotta
kick
come
off
all the way
diagonal.
across.
Now, when you exit the pool in lane 8, you do not have to go all the way and touch the wall, okay? Just go to the stairs. There's going to be stairs there. There's going to be volunteers there. They will help you out of the pool, okay? If you're too tired where you go, I cannot get up this ladder right now, swim past it until you can catch your breath and where there's a break in the action. Then get on the ladder and go up, okay? But if you don't feel like you're going to be able to get out that ladder, you're too tired, just swim by it because if there's people behind you and you're stuck at that ladder, it's going to just create a bottleneck and bottle people up. So don't swim the end of the lane, swim the ladder. There'll be people there helping you get out. They're not going to rip you out of the pool, throw you. They're going to help you out. Okay? And then we're off to transition. Okay? Transition is there's a swim exit here from the building. Okay? And that'll go out like this, and you're outside. The transition area will be right here. We just got a transition map done, and it should be up on the website soon. Okay? So does anybody have any questions on the swim whatsoever?
There's a couple over there.
I mean, you can stop and rest a little bit, right?
Yes, you can stop and rest. If you're going to stop and rest, make sure you're on the right side. Okay? Try not to hang on the lane lines. Okay? Because you will pull them over. Try to keep treading water, and you can stop and rest, and that's fine.
And you can move to any stroke, by the way. If you need to flip over in your back, it doesn't require you to do freestyle.
If you want to do the
Breaststroke.
doggy paddle, breaststroke, the backstroke,
You can do whatever you want.
anything you want.
Forward progress. Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
Any more questions on the swim?
Like family and friends, where are the spectators gonna be able to stand?
Spectators will be all around this area.
Mostly that little bump out are bleachers. Okay, so people can sit over there and kind of gather all on the other side. The athlete side is going to be this side. Spectators can be anywhere on the other side.
Questions?
There.
Sir?
Any on the shallow end when you're turning, is there any walking allowed?
If as long as you're moving forward in the pool, you can walk.
Just to clarify, this is the deep end, this is the shallow end.
I won't walk on the sheet.
Right. The question, you have to wear glasses?
You normally wear glasses.
Goggles.
No, glasses.
Okay, you don't wear glasses, yes, sir.
You wear glasses to see.
Okay.
When you get out of the pool,
Yes.
can someone hand them to you? I mean, is that the part where you can't have any help?
That's a good question. That's a
We
good
will
question.
have to get back to you on that. But I'm sure there's some kind of rule where if you need assistance with sight, you'll be able to get your glasses.
Okay.
We will not let you do the race without your glasses.
We'll get a waiver. We'll get a waiver.